Yes, I think we are live.
We
Okay,
are.
salam. Yeah, we are live. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Hello, everyone. How are you doing? I hope you are doing well. I'm Keria, the owner of this page. I have a guest today, all the way from America, Rahima. Hello, Rahima. How are you doing? Welcome to my
I'm
page.
doing.
I'm very grateful to have you today, darling.
Oh, thank you so much for having me, Karia. I'm so excited to share my journey on your page. So I really appreciate you inviting me.
Okay, thank you so much, Rahima. Okay, Rahima, tell us about yourself, about this business. When did you start, and how did you start, and why did you start?
Sure. Yeah. So, hi everyone. I hope everyone is doing great. My name is Rahima, just like Karia said. I am originally from Ethiopia, so I came to USA about 10 years ago when I was teenager. Since then, I got married. I have two children, 5 years and 3 years old. I live in Minneapolis, Minnesota. So I am a mom of two, a wife, and a digital business owner just like Karia. So I started this business about 7 months ago. Before starting this business, I was actually working as a customer service. You know, when you are working in the customer service, you are like always working, and sometimes you do get tired. So I was working, and I did not have any time with my children. But 2020, after the COVID thing started, I actually kind of reduced my hours. So basically, I was just working once in a week, or once in every 2 weeks. And then I actually finally completely quit my job last week. So right
Oh,
now I'm just working on my business. Yes, and the reason that I started this business is of course because of my children. Before actually starting this business, my children was in daycare. I always take them to the daycare, pick them up, and I did not like any bit of it. So after taking my kids out of the daycare, I actually decided not to take them back there. So yeah, they are the reason that I started this business. I hope
oh,
that answers
mashallah.
your questions.
Yes, yeah, amazing. Mashallah, that's good. Okay, Rahima, what is your challenge in this business? Do you have any challenge? Of course, everyone got his own challenge. But what is your challenge? Can you tell
Yes.
us, please?
Yes. Oh, I like that questions. I mean, like when you are starting something new, especially, we do have challenge. I think everyone has their own way of challenges. Like the challenge that I had was especially, not having any business background, and then the fact that this business is all like something that you do online. So you have to like, expose yourself to other people from online. You have to actually, either record a video or post a picture of yourself. I am one of those people who actually don't like to post anything about myself. I barely post my picture on my personal Facebook. But my challenge when I started this business was like, I was asking myself, how could I actually, post? How could I do advertising when I actually don't like to, post my pictures online? But it is a business, so I already took the challenge and I accepted. And I say, you know what? If I do want to be successful, if I want to be successful in this business, I do have to, come out of my comfort zone. So coming out of my comfort zone was my biggest challenge. But the way that I overcame that is by just, practicing and also convincing myself that, staying in comfort zone was not something that I deserve. So I do have to get out of it to be successful in this business. And of course, I think you already know our mastermind that goes every Wednesday. So watching that mastermind has changed me so much. And I came out of my comfort zone. Here I am now, like I'm doing live on my page. I am interviewing people. I am just, doing all of those things. But this is something that I thought it will never be possible for me because I was very, very camera shy person before. So yes.
Oh, that's excellent. Bless you. Yeah, everyone, even me. As you say, I never post my picture, WhatsApp, Facebook, never ever. Of course,
Yes.
I'm using Facebook, but just to see, to read, to post. But as you say, not our picture or not ourselves. I never get out in public. It's not
Yes.
easy. Me too. That's if you ask me, I'll say that is my challenge too. Not you only, the big
Yes.
challenge. But it's good, at the end,
I
as you
think a
say.
lot of us a lot of us have this in common, especially people that has never, those people that are camera shy person. I think a lot of us have that. Like when you ask, a lot of those business owners, they will tell you that my challenge was actually coming out of my comfort zone, being, exposed to other people from around the globe, because the people that are following us are not just from our community, it's people from anywhere, right? So like sometimes, you do worry about what if those people write negative under me? What if those people don't like me? Like you do have those thoughts. But to be honest, like none of these people actually, like even those successful people, like, there are people that do YouTube, there are people that are influencer. Those people are did not just start like that. They do have those, insecurity, right? Like they do have those insecurity, but somehow you have to, break that barrier and come out of it. And of course, that's the only way that you can be successful. So I do think we all have that in common, but and we broke that barrier. That's why we are on here, right?
I think yes. Yeah, I think yes. That's true. That is true. Thank you,
Yes.
Rahima. Thank you so much. Okay, my second question will
Yes.
be: what did you advise for people if they want to start this business and are scared or they're not sure and something like that? Can you just uh, explain to them how is this business, or what did you advise them to come to this business, darling?
Sure. So the first advice is for people that really want to start this business, right? Not that a skeptical one. I'm gonna talk on that one, but the people that want to start this business, the advice that I will give them is like you have to have those mindsets that is ready to learn, because especially if you have never had any business background before, you do have to learn, right? Like you're not just gonna get up and be successful without learning. Like I'm still learning. I'm actually in this business for 7 months. I'm still going back to my training site and learning about the business. You have to be someone who is willing to learn. You have to be someone who is willing to be motivated by other people. You have to be someone who's coachable. If you are now like one of those people, I don't think this business is even for you, right? And for the skeptical people, I don't blame you, because I was actually, I was in their shoes. I was actually in your shoes. Like I have been seeing this, ad about this business for over years ago, but I never actually took the action because I was so skeptical. I was thinking that this business is not legit. I was thinking that this business will not work for me because because I did not have any business background, because I'm not those people. But if it works for me, then it can work for you too. And if you are thinking about if this business is legit, like we are legit people, right? Like we are going on here and sharing our personal story. We are sharing our faith, our children, our life, right? If we are, those scammers, we will not actually be sharing all of our personal story on here. So if you're thinking about if this business is legit or not, I don't know. Like, I just don't know if this cannot convince you, then maybe you are also like you will never be convinced and you will just be staying like that. So I do hope that you guys, take the action. At least watch the webinar, right? Webinar is actually free. It is the starting of this business. Like everybody that joined this business, watch the webinar. The reason that we actually ask you to watch the webinar is because we want you to learn for yourself before actually pay any penny for it. Like we don't get paid if you watch the free the live workshop or the video. If you watch those, we don't get paid anything, but we just want you to get the information. It is free information. It's not gonna hurt. It's not gonna cost. All you need to do is just put in your name and email address, right? Some people are afraid of even putting their email address, but if you are opening Facebook, aren't you putting in your email address? If you are, buying something from online, aren't you putting in your email address? How could that actually hurt you in any way? Like we're not asking you for your credit card number. We're not asking you for any of those personal information, right? You can just put in your first name. You don't even have to put in your last name. So just give it a try, right? It's not gonna hurt anything, but you will learn a lot from it. So yes, that's my advice for the skeptical and also the people that want to start this business.
Oh, thank you. That's amazing. Thank you so much, Rahima. In the other hand, what is your favorite, like what you like about this business? Of course, we have so many reasons. If you ask me, I got my own reason why I like this business. What is your favorite part of this business, or what? I know why you're gonna answer, but Just tell me tell to my
Yes.
viewers.
Sure. I mean, my biggest favorite about this business is actually the fact that we're not selling anything, right? If we were actually this business involved in any selling, I will not actually join this business, right? Because if I'm selling, I know that I'm not good at selling. So like like I have to ask other people to buy my product. I have to beg family and friends. This business is actually people ask you questions, people ask you for information. You're not like begging them for to join the business. You're not bugging anyone. I have never actually bugged anyone in like since I started this business. I have my family here. I never asked them to join. If they watch me, if they see me getting results, they will ask me. That's actually how this business is. The fact that also the community is just so amazing. Like, the people from around the globe, they are all like open-minded people that are always there to support you. I have never seen anything like that in my life before. And also the mastermind that we have, everyone is there, right? Like it teaches you, it gives you new ideas, it gives you new tips. People are going in there and sharing what works for them, and also sharing how you can actually make it better for yourself. Yeah, so, and of course, like there's so many things that I can't count about this business, but that's all I can say. But I can add more if you want me to.
I don't mind. I don't mind if you have more. Why not?
Yeah, I mean,
Go
like
ahead.
there's so
Go
many
ahead,
things.
darling. Yeah.
Yeah, and also the fact that we have our personal coaches and mentor, right? Like other businesses, you don't actually, like, if you are a business owner, you are just a business owner, right? Nobody is there to help you and support you. But you have your own personal mentoring coach that will, like, whenever you are stuck on somewhere, that are always there for you to, to ask questions, and they are there to support you. And also the step-by-step video-based training is so amazing. Like the reason that we say you don't need to have any business background to start this business is because we have those videos that anyone can actually learn from it. It is step by step. It shows you like where to click, even if you are someone that is familiar with technology, right? So those are all amazing things that I can count about this business. Like if I have to count, I will keep on counting. But you know what? I don't want to waste your time. So yes, you can go
No,
ahead and
no,
ask your other question.
no. In fact, you're not wasting my time there. Pleasure to have you, darling. I'm so happy you well explained it. And excellent, yeah. If you ask me
Yeah.
also, it's the same. If I say you're gonna be repeating, but it's the
Yes.
same as well. The community, step by step, and we learn so many things. I'm so happy, really, really, to join this business by my side.
Yes.
Thank you so much. Okay,
Yes.
Rahima. Uh, my next question would be like about the legality, the legacy. How is the legality? How we say about the legality this job? What do you think about the legality? How do you
Okay.
tell them?
Yes. One of the reasons that actually people don't join this business is because they think this business is not legal, right? This business is 100% legal. Why? Because we do file taxes at the end of the year. The government knows this business is legal. Like after, like when you decide to become a business owner, like we have three steps, right? One is to watch the free video. The second one is to join the business, and the third one is to become a business owner. When you came to the third one, actually it asks you for your social security, asks you for your tax information, and at the end of the year you file a tax about from this business, right? If this business is legal, why would you file the tax, right? So you have to ask that. We always explain that, like, you do file a tax. So anything that you file a tax at the end of the year, the government knows the business, that means the business is legal. So yes, this business is 100% legal.
Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, that's excellent. Yeah. Hima, thank you so much for answering my questions. If you need anything to add, the Toby, you need to say something before we finish there.
Sure. I mean, like, all I can say is like to anyone that are watching us right now, like the people that have never actually signed up for the workshop, for the free replay video, it is available 24/7. Just sign up. Keria has her website there. You can sign up under here. Watch the 90-minute video. Just take that 90 minutes out of your time. Like, at least you're gonna learn, even if you're not gonna join the business. at least you will learn what this business is, what we are talking about, why we are always on here. You will learn, and once you learn about this business, I guarantee you will be overwhelmed. Like you just like the moment that I watched the webinar, you know how I told you that I used to actually see a lot of ad on my Facebook before. I never take a time to register and watch the webinar, right? But after watching the webinar, the same night that I watched the webinar, the same night that I watched the 90-minute replay video, I joined the business because I was so amazed by what they were explaining and the testimonies that I was hearing from people that was sharing on that video. So just sign up with your name and email address. It's not gonna hurt you. Like you don't have to even put in your last name. You don't even have to put your legal name to sign up. You can just put in like one just name and then sign up with your email address. After that, watch that 90-minute video. That 90-minute video has all the information that you need to know about this business before even paying anything. Of course, if you think this business is something that works for you, you can reach out to Carrier and then, or you can just,
You
go
too
to the
as well,
second
yeah.
step. There
You
is
can
also
reach it.
second step. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
There is
Yeah.
also second step there that you can go to and join the business. And I guarantee you that you will not regret your decision. So yeah, be like we have over 90,000 people from around the globe. The fact that we are growing like this will tell you that this business is like thriving like crazy. Like I cannot even believe it because when I started, it was just 60,000 people. Now we are 90,000 people. So that can tell you that people are joining from around the globe in daily basis. So try it, give it a try. Just watch the webinar, and then even if you go to the second step and pay the fee, you have 30 days to get your money back if you think this business is not for you. So it's not gonna hurt, but you will learn a lot. So give it a try. Yes, so thank you so much again, Kyria, for inviting me on here, and thank you to everyone that are watching us right now.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Rahima. Have a lovely evening. Thank you so much, dear. Thank you.
Yes, you too. Thank you.
Thank you, dear.
Mhm.